Hi Flosstube, my name is Janny and this is my Flosstube channel, Evergreen Stitcher. It has been a minute or two since I've been able to do a video. So I finally got all my stuff together and we're ready to roll. So glad you're here to join me. I know there's been a lot of new Flosstubers out there. Our community is growing and growing and growing by the minute, I swear. And I want to be able to watch everybody's videos and everybody's channels, and it's just like it's not possible. So I just want to thank anybody and everybody that stops by and watches my channel and subscribes and likes and all the good stuff. So thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me. So anyways, I was going to say really quick, Babette, my kitty, is in the background. We switched our rooms around. I haven't got my craft room all put together yet because I've been so busy. And so we got her back in here in this room, which is her favorite choice place to be. So I'm sure she's really happy. So she'll probably be meowing in once in a while. I'd love to pick her up and show her closer in the video, but she does not like to be held. So anyways. Let's see, we got a lot of stuff. Let me start off by whips, and then I'll give updates of what I've been doing later in the video for those who are interested. So my first one, let's see, starting in June, I was going to do fall stitching, and so that's what I'm going to start off with first, and then July was Jolly July. So but the first one for June that I worked on was Autumn Avenue, and this is by Little Stitch Girl. I'm getting the glare a little bit. I think that's just darling, darling. Okay. And this is what I have so far. And I didn't have the window, I just had some of the orange. I got some grass in the window in, and this is on the called for fabric. I can't remember what it is. Let's see if I can see what it's called for. 28 count Lugana even weave in wheat. So that's this here. And I'm just using the DMC colors, and so far I'm liking it. So there's one of them. Let's see, where am I gonna set this? I have all this stuff around me and I'm like, ah. Okay, here's Pumpkin Parade. And I still love her so much. But I didn't get a lot of stitching on her. I think I had to frog some of it, and so I didn't get very far. But let me pull this up so you guys can see it as good. But I worked some more on the pumpkin's face in there. Haven't totally got it done. I worked some more on the fencing, and I did a little bit of, this is her dress in here. So I think I had to work some more on the wheels. I can't remember. It's been a while. But yeah. Slow but surely. And this is on 18 count, just Ada fabric that I dyed black, and this is the color that came out. It didn't come out totally black. It's more like a dark gray kind of color. Okay, this one, oops, hang on just a second. I need to take off the chart. I don't think I want to show that. So this one is Glendon Place. Where is it at? Come Set a Spell. Oh, the glare is terrible. Sorry, you guys. But I have the floss stashed in it, and I don't want to have to take all the floss out. Let's see. How am I going to do this here so you guys can see it? And so far, what I got worked on that is her face, the green part. See if you guys can see. If I get it in the right direction here. Yeah, I don't know if I can reach it, but yeah, this is what I worked on here. This is her face. I was hoping to get more of her chair done, but I ran out of time. So, and this is on the called for fabric as well, and I'm using the DMC threads. And fabric is the 28 count antique blue Lugana from Zweigart, and I just ordered it off of Glennon Place's website, and it was delivered quite quickly, which I was surprised, so I could get started on that. So, but I still love that. Let's see. I think I have a couple more fall ones that I started. It's like I started all these fall projects, which of course we all know we love our stash, right? Okay, so this one is by Bobby G Designs, Mr. Scarecrow, and this is the one that I started. I think I got most done because I was stitching in hand, and this is 18 count ivory. I think I just got at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But I couldn't see because we were moving things around let's see, what put behind it. And so I had to use without a magnifier. And this is the only one on fabric that I could see on, so I could stitch. And so, but this is his overalls, or coveralls, whatever, overalls. And then his vest. So quite a few different variegated colors in there. So I love the varieties, but it's like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. It's like, ah! And then my last fall one, this one I really enjoyed starting. And I got a little ways on it. And this is Down Home Harvest by Stony Creek Collection. Just another cute pattern. It's like, oh, these patterns are killing me, I swear. I can't remember the fabric on this. You know, on Instagram they're doing the Common Thread Stitcher, which I'm doing part of. And it said about Stitchy Journal. I don't do Stitchy Journals, I tried. And now it's like I can't remember what the fabric is on this. But this is what I have so far. Oops. Let me put something behind it. I feel like I'm way disorganized here, but that's what I have so far. I just love the colors. Yeah, getting the what is it, for sale sign done? Or no, yeah, what kind of pumpkins, 25 cents. But started that, and some variegated pumpkins. And I'm also, a lot of this is DMC threads that I use. Hardly ever have I done, I can't remember what they call it, what type of floss it is. Anyways, okay, on to Jolly July. I was really disappointed that I didn't get as much stitching in Jolly July, and I debated about this month continuing. I have done it a little bit, but I wanted to keep doing fall as well, so it's like, so, and then September, I'm not sure if I'm gonna start a new project or not. It's, you know, the struggle, definitely the struggle, because then it's like if I have too much whips, then it's like I get overwhelmed and anxious, and it's like, I feel like I'm never going to get anywhere and get them done. And so, anyways, but this is the 25th of December. If you guys have seen it before, but just to remind you what it looks like. And see if I have to probably cover that up. Oops. But I had to, I worked up in here more and almost got that fully covered in there. Yeah, I think that was it on that one, not much. And then, like I said, Jolly July was almost, yeah, anyways. And then my last Jolly July one is still my Almalin, the Christmas Kiss, which is this one right here, right there. And this one is on 18 count as well. I like 18 count. Ada is my pretty much go-to, but oops, I'm gonna have to cover this up again. See, I keep forgetting. It's been a while since I've done a floss tube, and it's like, oh, I just feel all out of sorts again, like doing it all over brand new again. But this one here, I had it because there's 2 pages of this chart, so the top part and then the bottom part, and so I stopped at the bottom of the top page. So her skirt is finished here, and then I went over and did the stitching here. So that was pretty much it for Jolly July. Pretty sad. So you know, I think the struggle is, you know, I start so many and then it's like I forget where I left off, and it's like getting myself to that place again to where, oh yeah, I left off here and with this thread, or you know, so it's harder for me to just pick right up and pick that needle up and go, you know. And so I think that's kind of what frustrates me, is getting myself reacquainted with where I left off and etc. So, so it takes me a bit, but anyways, those are my whips that I have for this month and next month. Like I said, since everything seems like it went out the window, my plans are fluid, very fluid. So, but I did pick up one thing that I bought at Joann's that I found, and I thought it would be cute, but to put something on that. But yeah, I just thought pretty simple, just mount it to this piece right here and display it, and then it just hangs. So, but yeah, I thought that would be really, really cute. Not sure what pattern I'd put it on it, but I thought it was really cute. Also, I was going through some of my things in my house and I came across 2 of these. But I thought, oh yeah, I could use that for a pattern. So I have 2 of these, so I thought, you know, you could display them, you know, together. So I thought that was really, really cute. And then, it's funny here, I was trying to, you know, get rid of these things, and I thought, wait, I'm not going to give them away now, because I could use them. But this one I thought was cute. It's a little bucket. It says love, I'm not sure, but, you know, it's like to, oops, use, you know, this part, the front, and then stuff some flower arrangements and stuff in here. I thought that would be really, really cute, too. A way to display. And then, oh yeah, there's one other I already covered up. I had this. It's all scratched up and whatever. Anyways, I think it's really cute, you know, because I love snowmen. But I think my mom got it for me, I don't know, a while back. But anyways, it's all scratched up, and I thought, yeah, I was gonna give it away or whatever if anybody wanted it. But I think I'm gonna keep it and cover it up, spray paint it or whatever, and use it to display cross stitch. So excited about that. Different ways, I'm learning and figuring out different ways of being able to display cross stitch when I get it done. See, that's the thing, is when I get it done. For those of you out there that are experienced or know how or have seen a YouTube video, I have a tree skirt that I don't know, I've had a few years, and I was going to start it, and this is way before Flosstube, but I didn't know how to do, because you basically, in this kit, I'll show you what it is. It's called Snow Folks Tree Skirt, and it's still in the box. Oops, well, yeah, this is the, anyways, but here's the cross stitch pattern right here, from there to there. anyways, you just get this big piece of Aida fabric, square, you know, so it doesn't have the and it's 18 count, I believe. I can't remember. Anyways, but it's not cut to where there's, you know, or marked to where there's a center. So it's trying to figure out, you know, where the center is for the tree base. And then, you know, further out you're going to have your stitchy area. And so it's trying to figure that out. And so that's why I haven't started it. So if anybody has any tips, pointers, you know, or where to send me to see a video, I've tried to look, and I haven't found anything. I've seen a couple of pictures that people have finished theirs, you know, but no, you know, how they did it or whatever. So for those of you that sew or that are really, really talented in those areas, that would be great if you could kind of give me some pointers. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, let me look at my list, because let's see. Oh yes, for the giveaways from last video, 2 of the ladies received their charts, JussyLeeTeeVee and Jaros, I believe is how I say it. And then Not Just Hooked, she never responded, and this is spring. So Not Just Hooked, if you're still interested in this chart spring, let me know, and I will get this sent out to you. Either reach out to me, Evergreen Stitcher on Instagram, or orcawell74@yahoo.com, and it'll be down below on this YouTube channel. So yeah, if you're still interested, let me know. Let's see. Also, I have a new giveaway that I'd like to give to somebody if they're interested. This is a silk ribbon embroidery book, and I'm not big in embroidery, but because I think it's like the Aida cloth or the linen, it like gives you a hole to put your needle so you know where to put it. This, to me, it's like it doesn't give you, you have to just put it where you think, and that drives me crazy. So if anybody would like this, please leave in the comments below butterflies, since there's butterflies on this, and then I will send it out to you. Again, let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Don't say giveaway, be at least 18 so I can send this out to you. Trying to think. Everybody usually knows all the rules to these, so but yeah. And then see, I feel like I went through this so fast, and my notes are down here, so that's why I'm looking down. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, I think that's it for stitchy stuff. I'm going to do updates really quick. I only have a couple minutes before my video is going to go out. Part of the reasons why I've been gone is I found out my dog has diabetes, and they're still doing testing on that. So that was a bit of a shock to think, giving shots to him, and so, but so far it went well, better than I expected. So, and then of course we've been camping 4 times since I've been gone. Our AC went out in our, with our central air, so we had to have that fixed. And I was like, I'm not gonna do a Flosstube video and be a hot mess and miserable, and because yeah, with our extreme temperatures, I'm not used to the heat like that, and I was like, I don't think people want to see that. So I was like, spare you guys. And then my husband just, you know, had to do a garage sale. I hate garage sales. I hate them. but he was like, no, we got to do one. We didn't have much stuff, so I don't know why, but he wanted to do it, so I had to support him. And so that was another weekend, and I feel like things are always going on. And then an old co-worker of mine passed away. He was in his 60s, and he passed away from heart disease. And so I went to the funeral for that, and that was up in Mount Vernon, Washington, where I grew up and was raised. So, but really, really neat guy. And then after that, we had a birthday party for my stepdad. He turned 70, so that was kind of fun. Anyways, and then really quick, since it's almost summer's over and we've been camping, I'd love to hear camping stories. If you'd like to share them with me, let's see, this is going to time out, and then I'm going to have to do another one because I'd love to share my camp story with you guys. Hi Flosstube again. This is continuation where it left off, so I have a few more minutes. Okay, my camp story is when I was about 7 or 8, never been to camp, and my mom was sending me off to camp, and anyways, she forgot my coat, and so she had to drive home really quick, and she told me to stay there. Of course, this is in the early 80s. Stay there where I was at. She was going to go get my coat, and she goes, you know, get on the bus if the bus comes, or whatever. So the bus comes, and I can't remember if I seen all the kids or what. Anyways, I freaked out. And there was these arborvitae bushes right up against the building. And so I hid behind the bushes, you know, and was crying and da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, so, and of course when my mom got back with my coat and the bus was still there, she's, you know, thinking, well, where's my daughter? You know, and of course I came out of the bushes, and anyway, so it ended up that my mom went with me on the bus to camp, and then she eventually, you know, drove back with the bus driver or whatever. But, and then of course I was at camp, you know, for a week, which turned out okay. The one big thing I think I only remember about the whole thing of camp, well, a couple things. There were a couple gals that at night were crying in the middle of the week, and I don't know if they got them to calm down, or I don't remember what the deal was, but I do remember that. And then, so I had my crybaby moment before going to camp, and then there was other girls that had them at night, you know, in the cabins during the week. But on the day we were leaving home, I remember there were some girls, we were in this, I can't remember, I don't even remember what kind of a room it was, but anyways, that was part of the whole camp. But some girls had said something about Amy Grant and how good her music was, and this and that, and I thought, who in the heck is Amy Grant? You know, and I felt, you know, weird, because it's like, I didn't know who this famous person, you know, that they're talking about, you know. Anyways, come to find out, of course, later in life, that, you know, who she is, and of course they were right, you know, she's very, very good. So yeah, just definitely do like her music. So but anyways, that was one of my camp stories as a child that I will never forget. That I was like, you know, how could I get up? I mean, yeah, anyways, so so a little bit about me. Yeah, so with that, I think I will close out, since I only have probably about another minute left. But if you guys would like to share with your camp stories, good or bad, or why you do or don't like camp story, or why you do or don't like to camp, I'd love to hear them. So I think that's it for now. Hopefully my next video won't be 2 months later. With things kind of winding down, I have one more camp trip, and then we'll be done for the season. So, and want to get more stitching in for sure. I miss it so much. So, anyways, take care, everybody. And if you want to see any of my posts, I'm doing the Common Thread Stitcher on Instagram. So if you want to find out a little bit more about me, or send me a note saying, hey, I'm doing it too, and what, you know, what's your post, so I can follow you as well. All right, thank you. Bye.